All right, David Brock's back. SHUKC Sports Pass. We are joined by the man. You were a bit of a myth at the beginning of the season. Everybody was talking about Mr. Anthony Cerda,
Yes, sir.
starting point guard for the Bishop Ward Cyclones. I'll tell you what, we don't talk to. I try to avoid the difficult conversations with teams. You know, team success hasn't been the best, but I know you've been playing real well lately,
Yes,
being
sir.
able to score. You know, a couple of games where you've been over 30 in a game.
Mm.
You know, talk a little about the season. I mean, obviously not what you would expect from wins and losses standpoint, but you know, you've had some individual success.
Well, I feel like sometimes we come out of the start of the game good, like with great intensity, defense, great intensity, but like it's that last half, that kills us because we just like stop playing as hard as we did in the first half because we did it against Mill Valley, we did it against Lansing, we did it against Bonner too. We could have won those 3 games, but lack of focus and intensity, like getting tired at the end, it really kills us.
So from a team perspective, though, you guys did have a little run, though, there where you
Mhm.
guys won maybe 3 or 4
Four.
in a row, four
Yes,
in a
sir.
row. So talk a little bit about how important that was for you guys' psyche from a team perspective to be able to run all 4 straight wins.
Yeah, well, we were just motivated a lot. Our coach kept motivating us, about the tournament. We can get 3 good wins in this tournament. And then he said, Tonganoxie game, if we just focus and play hard enough like we did in the tournament, I mean, we should be able to get 4 straight. So that's exactly what we did.
So you got obviously put a lot of work into your game, and we didn't see you until this year. Talk a little bit about your development and kind of how you got to the point to where you are now.
All right, well, I've been working all summer ever since I left MEH because I couldn't play like the second half of my junior year because I left and transferred. But since then, I just been working on my game ever since this year, and just been in the gym all summer. Been traveling all summer, playing against different competition from different states and stuff. It's really helped me a lot because we're at like top tournaments with like top players, and to help me get my game better.
So let's talk a little bit about how you landed at Ward. You just mentioned you left MEH. MEH has kind of been known as having one of those, one of the best programs actually in the States. Talk a little bit about your decision to leave MEH and go to Ward. How'd you end up at Ward? And I guess, there's potentially other options at schools you could have looked at, but why Ward?
Well, all my mom's side of my family went to Ward. All her sisters and brothers went to Ward, and I knew a lot of people at Ward. I was gonna go there my freshman year, but I wanted to go to MEH because all my friends went there, so I thought it'd be a good fit for me to go to MEH. But beginning junior year, as soon as basketball season started, I couldn't take it anymore, so I just went to Ward because that was my second option. No other school was in the run.
Who couldn't take what?
What?
Well, you said you couldn't take it anymore. What was going on? Just
like
rough.
rough, like they would limit my playing time. They had me playing a 5 there when I was only like 6 foot. I was just getting beat up.
Who do you credit with developing your game overall, or who's been the biggest influence for
Well,
you?
probably my dad. He's been taking me to the gym ever since I was little, working on my game, my ball handling and shooting. And my trainer, Dominique Johnson, he's helped me a lot with ball handling again. And he's just been, not like ball handling stuff, like teaching me more of the game. And same with my AAU coach. He's always taught me a lot, become a better player and man in life.
So who do you play AAU with?
True Federation with Damian Brown. It's over in Overland Park. The team, it's like a rec organization. He got little kid teams.
So you guys got a transfer mid-year from Shawnee Mission North. Is it Gatlin?
No, it's Shawnee Mission West.
West.
Larry Gatlin. Yes,
Gatlin. Talk a little bit about the impact. I got to come see the Mill Valley game that you were talking about earlier. I walk into him, taking cookies out front and going and getting a dunk. Talk about that athleticism that he's brought to the team and kind of his impact.
Yeah, he's really athletic for a big man. He's agile, or I don't know how to say it. Agile. Yeah, he's agile, very agile. He's quick. He has a good spin move, and that's just something that he creates shots for himself. He can get to the rim. He could dunk. I mean, he can kind of pass sometimes too.
Does he have dunk contest potential?
He could. I mean, he's been doing some stuff in practice.
Tell him to keep working on that. We might have to see him at the All-Star game if he can get his act together. He's got to have a good repertoire.
Yeah, he got to be able to get jiggy with it, as Will Smith once said in the late 90s. You also have a couple of underclassmen in Noah Alexander and Jordan Mitchell. Talk a little bit about those fellas and the impact they have on the team.
Noah is our go-to defensive guy. I mean, he's the best defender on the team. We always put him on the best player. And, he's not really much of an offensive person, but he gets it done on the defensive side for us all the time whenever we need it. Jordan Mitchell, he's off and on sometimes. But at the beginning of the year, he was shooting real well. I mean, he was playing good, and I want to say like 5th game of the season, he got into the starting lineup to start, and he did good for us. But then I think he got taken out not too long ago.
So one of our favorite players, football-wise, and I saw him in the Mill Valley game. Brian Barnhart's all hustle all the time. Talk a little bit about his leadership. I know he kind of leads by example. He's not like going to be dropping 30 a night, but he definitely plays hard and maybe kind of be a little bit of an inspiration that way.
Yeah, he's a great leader. I mean, he talks to our team a lot before every game. He tells us what we do good. He points out the negatives and the positives, but most of all, he's just a good leader on the court and off the court. And his style of play, he's just all hustle. I mean, no matter what, like if it's a loose ball, he's going for it. He takes charges every game. I'm pretty sure he's gotten a charge every game. And he's a good player for us, just by his leadership and the way he plays. It's good.
So we haven't got the chance to talk too much to Coach Swanson. He wasn't able to make it out did he? Media day? He didn't make it out to media day. So we haven't talked much to him. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts on Coach Swanson.
He's a good coach. I mean,
if he wasn't, you wouldn't sit here and say it. So
yeah, he's a good coach. His main he likes to run like I don't know. His style of play is kind of different from ours as a team perspective because we like to man up and like play defense, but he likes to run a zone and like run like a triangle zone and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, he teaches a lot of stuff and practice. He's always honest about stuff on and off the court, and he motivates us a lot to do good and win games.
I have thoughts on zone. Actually comes from Bomani Jones from ESPN. You can actually buy these shirts. Zone is for cowards.
Well, it could be that or what you have on your team or something like that too.
Yeah, I'm just being funny. Kind of.
We
won't play
on blast.
We won't. No, not. I mean, that's Bomani Jones. I mean, he's ESPN, so I kind of go off him. But
Vernon likes to compliment you before he insults you.
Yeah, so I was just about
like
to
Charles
say.
Barkley.
Knowing y'all play zone in the All-Star game.
I was thinking about it. I'm going to do it like a triangle and 3 or a stand and 2.
Triangle and 3.
No, I'm joking. We ain't playing no. What we got to play zone for? Why would we need to play zone?
Just better play retreat defense.
We could play zone because you ain't got no shooters.
We don't need them.
Yeah, right. You ain't shooting layups on that. We got bigs. Am I lying?
We do have some bigs.
What big?
Name one. Other than Pat Muldoon.
Who's another senior? I don't know if he's Trevor Young.
See, he could be big. I don't know.
I don't know who else is.
We haven't really named a team yet. We've only been inviting the first few. So I mean, it's official. We got you on the spot here. You gonna play in the All-Star game?
Yes, sir.
Think about it. You don't want your reputation to get tarnished.
I don't want these problems. No. We built a resume. I mean, Evan Brule played with us last year from Bishop Ward. It's a showcase game, really, because we're gonna be pulling some of the best players from both leagues. Opportunity for get a little bit of a spotlight game. Let's have some fun though. So you got to listen to what we asked James. So give us we don't know Coach Swanson. Is he a fiery guy? So if you guys just made a string of mistakes, he pulls you into the huddle. Is he calm? Give us an impression of Coach Swanson after a rough few minutes.
If they get on an 11-0 run, I mean he's going crazy. And he just he'll be like, give my clipboard and just snatch it from us, and he's just in there going real fast. I mean he really doesn't say as much. He just really aggressive with stuff. Whenever he's mad, he's just aggressive.
So what's he saying? He ain't saying nothing?
No, he does not say nothing. He just he's like, give me my clipboard, and he'll write it out what we need to do.
We saw that last night. Coach Tate called a timeout and just kind of sat there for the Washington ladies.
When you get in the Boston ran on you, that's about all you can do. You just sit there and chill out a little bit.
So goals, I mean, you obviously want to try and play college ball, or what are you talking to anybody, or kind of where are you thinking you're going to land?
Well, I've gotten a couple, I've talked to a couple coaches. I went to some college showcases, and I was talked to by Central Methodist University and St. Mary's. Okay. And so far, that's probably it for right now. Hopefully, after the basketball season, I get something.
But if you could play at any school you wanted to, what are you a fan of? Where would you want to play?
Probably KU, just because it's in state, and Bill Self's just a good coach.
So look,
but Bill Self just gets good players. Don't fool yourself.
So what about this? Does Bishop Ward have prom? I don't know if
yes,
y'all little private schools, y'all can't do nothing have prom or not. But if Who's the lucky lady that gets to go to prom with Mr. Cerda?
My girlfriend. She goes to Shawnee Mission Northwest. So
You ain't gonna shout her out?
shout out to
What's her name?
Marissa Barca.
Barca.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cerda.
What about this?
Hey, you notice, man, I might have just threw salt all in this game because he might have had like 2 or 3 girls that
He said the school, so I think that's kind of.
Say the school, but not the name. He could have like 2 or 3 at the same school, and all of them be sitting there going, "Yeah, he know what's up."
What about this? How does it feel to every day of your high school career to have to wear a uniform to school?
It's easy in the morning because like when you're real tired after like a long game on Tuesday and you have that next morning, I just put something on,
Just throwing
But
the khakis.
yeah, the khakis and a black polo. But any other time it's annoying. I don't like it.
You gotta wear a tie or something or what?
No,
Just
that's
a
all.
polo shirt.
No, yeah, just a
You get
regular.
a school issued shirt.
Yeah, but
A school bought
yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
You get one. You gotta wash it every night or what?
Mhm.
Really?
I just wear like.
I
either
noticed like you could. Well, I don't,
we could wear these.
yeah, you
like
can
you could wear these in
those.
school.
I see a lot of Ward sweatshirts.
Oh,
and-
really?
You can wear sweatshirts and like
Hey,
crew
that
necks.
makes it easy on the parents.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what? Save them some money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
go buy you 10 black shirts and we good.
So actually, because I'll put her on blast, my daughter got some trouble at school. So actually, every piece of her clothing is in my office except for 2 pair of pants and I want to say 5 shirts.
Parenting tips.
All of it, all of it's in there. But she's actually going to Ward next year.
Yeah, I saw her. She was
Shadowing this week.
shadowing,
So and I told her, you don't need these clothes. You got to wear uniforms every day for the rest of your life. So
yeah.
well, actually, I'm taking it to donate it today because she didn't take care of business. Because I'll crack that whip. Make sure those sound effects go in there.
I may enhance those.
That's why I just did it silently real quick.
Burning Birmingham is for the children.
Yeah.
You know who Wu-Tang is? Who's in your iPad? Who do you listen to get you hyped up before a game?
But
Me-
before you answer that, do you know who Wu-Tang is?
no.
We're going to cut this show right now.
But I like to listen to Meek Mill or Drake. You know, those are and not the slow songs from him, but like the fast ones, like the one.
So you was up late downloading that Out of Nowhere album the other night?
Oh yeah, if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's
it
a good. It's good.
Yeah, if you say so.
It's like a whole album or a song.
It's like a mixtape, like 15 songs, 16 songs on there.
Hey, if I send you my mixtape, will you listen to it?
Yeah.
And I'm telling y'all sleep on Chandler Herring.
Everybody
coming.
got mixtapes.
You got a
That's why I
mixtape?
said that.
Can you
No.
flow?
No, not really.
Okay.
When I'm in my zone, I can.
Ain't got no rhyme game.
Sometimes.
You freestyle?
He got that vehicle flow. Everybody has that. Where you just ride and you just.
You gonna break something off for us here today?
Nah, I can't.
Come on, show that versatility, man. Coaches like that.
I can't.
Absolutely. So, hey, we wanted to acknowledge, what you've been able to accomplish again. We know the team, hadn't been, you're not winning the KBL or anything like that, but still, you put in a lot of hard work and you're playing real well. You scoring 30 points a game. Well, not averaging, but being able to score 30 points in a game is impressive to me. I don't know about Vernon. Vernon used to average like, 10 to 12. Career high.
I mean, but when your best player goes to play at Stanford, you just kind of got to sit back a little bit. I mean, but like you said, you're not winning the KBL, and you're not winning the KBL All-Star game. So it is what it is.
Man.
And you throwing them out there. At least you will get that last. You'll walk away, and I don't know if you get in any other All-Star games. You will get that last victory lap, along with some of your comrades. So we appreciate you coming on the show this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, you want to send a shout-out to any of your fans?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Brian Barnhart. He texted me before I came here. He wanted a shout-out, so I thought I'd give him one. Shout out, Brian.
Shouting you out too, Brian.
That's right.
All SHUKC defender, 3 years in a row. Barnhart, my guy. All right, we appreciate you coming on.
All right, thank you.
It's David Brox with Vernon Birmingham. We'll be back.